Good morning, Cardinals. Hope you had a great spring break. I, for one, enjoyed the weather today. I got into summer mode. So, summer mode for me is backwards hat, Brewers, of course, and sunglasses. So, well, not when I'm in the office, but anyway, never mind. Anyways, so events that we have going on this week, folks. Our volleyball team was at Seneca last night. So, ladies, hope that turned out well. At this point, I don't know what the score is because I didn't go down to Seneca. We have our high school, the volleyball team is back in action Tuesday night, tonight at Wani Walk. And then volleyball is home versus New Lisbon on Thursday. And then our football team has their first real home game. 2 weeks ago, they played a home game at La Crosse Logan. But this week on Friday, they have a home football game versus Brookwood at 7 p.m. So those are the big events that are happening this week in our extracurricular world. Heading back into our update. Going to pop in there quick. A couple quick reminders. Our learning targets this week continue to be focused on your learning in your classes and finish term 5 strong. We got 2 weeks left to go, so make sure that you finish strong in term 5. I hope you took some time to get caught up a little bit if you were behind some classes over spring break. I know that that's kind of hard to do, and sometimes you just need to recharge your batteries. So if you didn't quite get there, that's okay. We still got 2 weeks to put things into motion. Our habit of the mind focus this week is persisting, and we're going to persist and focus on one change. So thinking about one little change, and you started that before spring break, but thinking about one change that you could do to make your academic life, your school life, your life better. And so one change could be a homework planner, could be setting aside time for homework, could be having a conversation with a friend or parents each night, just kind of going through the day to get some of those feelings out. Whatever that might be, one change. And then identify and successfully use our big 3 safety precautions: wear a facial covering, wash your hands, and socially distance. One thing that's been in the news is that the Wisconsin State Supreme Court, they overturned the order that in a health order that had mandatory mask wearing in the state of Wisconsin. That doesn't mean that we would stop our mask or facial covering wearing in school. Our school board approved us before we had any emergency health orders in, way back at the end of July, beginning of August, to wear facial coverings in school. So we are going to be continuing to do that through the end of the school year. So please make sure we're taking care of that. It's the number one thing that we can do to make sure that we stay in school, do not have to go virtual or anything like that. So please continue to follow these safety precautions: washing your hands, socially distancing, and wearing a facial covering. So a couple quick notes here on things that are happening. In particular, I want to talk about ACT Aspire here. Freshmen and sophomores, you have ACT Aspire testing on April 20th and April 21st. Yep, it's right there. Right there. Yep, April 20th, April 21st. And so you'll be having some time during Pride Time and in your classes, particularly math, English, and science, to review some practice problems for the ACT Aspire. ACT Aspire is really important because it gears you up, number one, to give you an idea of what the ACT is going to be like when you're a junior. It also allows us to see gaps that we have in our curriculum in areas based on a standardized test that we can do some instructional planning, your teachers and myself. So it's really important. It's important for you to take seriously, and it's also important for our school as well. So we'll be having some time for freshmen and sophomores again to complete some practice items. This is an online test, so you will need your Chromebook and have it fully charged on those days, so we can take care of those things and do the best we possibly can on ACT Aspire testing. I'll be reminding you of that next week as well. As we continue down here, a couple quick notes. Summer school registration's coming up. That's going to be on April 23rd, I believe. So we got a lot of different course offerings in terms of credit recovery if you need to make a couple credits, some project-based learning experiences, exercise and training courses, and much more. So when that comes out, I'll be taking you through that course book a little bit so you can check that out. Seniors, I didn't send this up to you, but I created another senior update to send out to your parents. I'll send this out to you as well to make sure that you're aware of of all the things taking place in terms of graduation, honor ceremony, and those things for you. And then our course registration nights already happening. This is unbelievable. April 15th, juniors, that's next Thursday. You're going to be in to go through some course planning with myself and Mrs. Ochoa. Be you and one of your parents come in, and then we're going to hopefully have everything set up so you can put your schedule into Skyward that night. So that's our plan. So I know that you've gone through, you got your 4-year plan updated, and you've taken a look at the course book with Mrs. Ochoa. Some of you have already been asking her questions about different options, such as early college credit program, youth apprenticeships, supervised work experience, all those types of things. So please make sure you check in with her if you need to. But April 15th is really important. If you want to get the classes you want to get for next year, make sure that you come to that course registration night. It's going to start at 6 p.m. juniors. Sophomores, yours is the 20th. Freshmen, yours is the 26th. Sophomores, a note for you is during Pride time over the next 2 weeks here before that April 20th date, you actually have a sophomore conference that night where you'll be attending with your parent, with your Pride time teacher, and you're going to be, it's more of a reflection of your first 2 years of high school and what you plan to accomplish your next 2 years. So you're going to be getting a planning sheet for that conference to work on in Pride time. So be on the lookout for that. And other than that, I just got a quick note on persisting here, but folks, make sure that you take the time to take care of everything you need to for term 5. Remember course registration information, and freshmen and sophomores, remember ACT Aspire testing happening on the 20th and 21st. Hey, let's have a great week, Cardinals. Let's make it count. Hey, woo!